list-based data models are simple data models used to store only customer profiles. What are the customer profiles? First name, last name, email address, phone number, everything personal to a customer, which you require to communicate with that customer, to know your customer. So that is a simple data and can be maintained in a non-relational data model, which is list. So the first property of list is it is non-relational data model. The second property of list is in a list, you can maintain up to 5 lakh data, 5 lakh people data. Or you can say in Marketing Cloud, in a list, you can maintain up to 5 lakh subscribers. Now you have to understand who are subscribers. In a list, we can store up to 5 lakh subscribers. Subscriber is nothing but the customer data, personal data, profile data only. But that data will only flow to Marketing Cloud if they have subscribed somewhere. You have not stolen it somewhere. You cannot have anybody's data who has not subscribed to your communication, whether online or offline, into Marketing Cloud. So as a Marketing Cloud consultant, the first compliance you have to make sure is the data you are using are your subscribers. How you will make subscribers? You have a sign up form on your website. Somebody has subscribed. You collect email addresses offering ebooks or different promotions. Then people subscribe, submitting their communications. You go on malls or you collect customer data on streets. You will take a handbook and write their name, email address, phone number, and then you feed into a system. That is a process to make that customer a subscriber. So a subscriber is a person who has subscribed himself to your communications. You have not stolen that data. That means you cannot use any data in Marketing Cloud. The data you have to use is the customers who have already given their details to you. If you do not comply this, your company would be sued because you cannot use anybody's data. There is a law called GDPR, General Data Regulation and Protection, in which you cannot have anybody's personal data without their will and interest. So if you steal the data and somebody receives email who has not subscribed to your communication, he can easily go and tell to court that I never subscribed to this communication and they have intentionally kept my data in their system. So in a list, you have to create subscribers. Subscribers are the person who have subscribed to your communication. So the second property of a list is it can hold up to 5 lakh subscribers. If you have more subscribers, then you have to go and create a new list. Then that list will also have 5 lakh subscribers. It cannot exceed 5 lakh subscribers limit. List supports limited data types. List supports limited data types, text, numeric, date. That means whatever attributes you create in a list, suppose you want to store first name of a customer, first name is an attribute. Last name of a customer, last name is an attribute. So whatever attribute you create in a list will have only 3 data types: text, numeric, and date. That is why list is simple data model. Try to understand with an example. You want to store transactional data about a customer to send a communication, an invoice whenever he transacts. The problem statement is you have to send a transactional communication in a form of invoice to a customer who has transacted. The customer has transacted and the value of total transaction was $27.71. So now you have to keep this data into a list. To have $27.71 stored into a list, you require a decimal data type. That is not available in a list. List is not available to store behaviors of a customer. Transaction is a behavior. You want to store if somebody has purchased or not purchased. That means you have to store a Boolean value, true or false. That Boolean value you are using to take decisions on customer behavior. The Boolean data type is not supported into a list. You want to store country of a customer, not the country name, but the country ISO code. That means for India, it is IN, United States of America, it is USA, United Kingdom is UK, Australia, AU, Japan, JP. You have to store ISO codes of a country. You require a special data type called local data type. You cannot store into a list. So list only supports 3 data type because it is meant to store personal profile data of a customer. It can be either text, numeric, or date. Now we will understand